students, and welcome to another lecture on human resource management. Today's learning objectives are understanding the objectives of HRM, understanding the philosophy of human resource management, and understanding the salient features of organizational human resources. So let's begin. Objectives of HRM. Societal objective: to be socially responsible to the needs and challenges of society while minimizing the negative impact of such demands upon the organization. The failure of organizations to use their resources or society's benefit may result in restriction. For example, societies may pass laws that limit human resource decisions. Organizational objectives: to recognize that HRM exists to contribute to organizational effectiveness. HRM is not an end in itself, it is only a means to assist the organization with its primary objectives. Simply stated, the department exists to serve the rest of the organization. Third, functional objectives: to maintain the department's contribution at a level appropriate to the organizational needs. Resources are wasted when HRM is more or less sophisticated than the organizational demands. A department's level of service must be appropriate for the organization it serves. Fourth, personal objectives: to assist employees in achieving their personal goals, at least in so far as their goals enhance the individual contribution to the organization. Personal objectives of employees must be met if workers are to be maintained, retained, and motivated. Otherwise, employee performance and satisfaction may decline and employees may leave the organization. Organizations are made up of people and function through people. Without people, organizations cannot exist. The resources of men, money, material, and machinery are collected, coordinated, and utilized through people. Therefore, people are the most significant resource of an organization. According to L. F. Urwick, business houses are made or broken in the long run not by markets or capital, patents or equipments, but by men. Of all the resources, manpower is the only resource which does not depreciate with passage of time. This resource is called human resource. So these were the objectives of human resource management. Now let's look at the philosophy that governs HRM. The concept of human resource management is philosophical in nature, while the concept of personal management has a practical connotation. The former aims at enhancing the aggregate gains arising out of enhanced capabilities, competence, skills, expertise, and experiences of organizational workforce. The efforts directed towards the systematic and well-planned development of organizational human resources is the core issue of human resource management. The personal management, on the other hand, takes care of all the personnel related matters such as scientific recruitment and selection, induction and training, promotion, transfer, retirement, safety, grievance redressal, welfare measures, wage and salary administration, so on and so forth. Human beings being the focal point of management, the science of human resource management has gained a new significance in the modern scenario of the world of industry and business. It is called as human engineering. Human resource management views people as the most important resource or an asset to be used for the benefit of organization, employees, and the society at large. It aims at promoting the mutuality of interest of both employer and the employees. This novel approach to the management of organizational human beings will not only yield better economic performance but assist in greater and faster development of human resource. For practical purposes, however, both the terms, that is personal management and human resource management, are treated as synonymous of each other. Now let's spend some time in understanding some salient features of organizational human resources. The following are the main features or characteristics of human resources as against the physical resources in an organization. Number one, wider connotation. The term human resources has a wider connotation and dimension than the term organizational personnel. The word personnel denotes the number of employees engaged in the organization at different levels of organizational hierarchy, while the term human resource is the reality of the quality of all dynamic components of the people in organization. The former lays emphasis on the quantitative aspect of workforce, while the latter has its concern with the quality and capability of human resources in the organization. Secondly, greatest potential to development. Human resource in the organization has the greatest potential to develop. The growth of human resource and organization growth go hand in hand. An organization can survive and grow only when it has the right kind of people working at the right job. Okay, thirdly, effective utilization of other resources. The effective utilization of all other resources such as money, material, machinery, markets, and management depend very much on the quality and competence of human resources. If human resources are not developed on sound footing and are not efficiently managed, it may result in misuse of other resources. Next is dynamic in nature, that is, organizational human resources dynamic in nature. The human resources are dynamic in nature and show individual differences with regard to behavior, attitudes, expectations, and aspirations of the people in organization. Next salient feature is heterogeneity. The heterogeneous nature of human resources, that is, individual personalities, needs, aptitudes, attitudes, and values, and having different physical and psychological traits makes the task of management of human resources somewhat difficult and challenging. The individual differences is the chief characteristic feature of human resources in the organization. There exists no homogeneity in the characteristics, qualities, and personality traits of two or more individuals in the organization. Therefore, all human beings cannot be treated identically. And the last salient feature that we are going to look at is that human resource management is influenced by many factors. Factors like biological characteristics, effects of environment, economic, social, psychological, religious, and ethical factors, educational accomplishments, organizational climate, and many such other factors have their influence on the behavior, attitudes, and performance capabilities of the human resource. Students, that was all about today's lecture. I hope you find the lecture of some value, and I thank you for tuning in with me, and I hope to see you again very soon in the next lecture. Thanks again. Happy learning.